So a quick two Pesukim. We are in Megilat Esther Perek Tet, Pasuk Yud Zayin. So right after the 13th of Adar, which was set for it to be that day where the Goyim were allowed to come and try to kill Bnei Israel, we were allowed to defend ourselves. And therefore, after that day, Bayom Shalashah Sadach Chodesh Adar, the Noach Be'arba Sarbo, and they rested on the 14th because the 13th was a day that people tried to come to fight us, and we saw that we killed 500 in Shushan on the first day, another 300 on the second day, and on the 13th we killed in all the countries 75,000. That's the pasuk prior. Talk about that in a moment. But on the 14th they rested. It was a day of great happiness and great festivities. And the Jews that were in Shushan, they gathered on the 13th and the 14th to fight. And they rested on the 15th. And they made that day a day of happiness, a day of simcha. That's why we have the two different days of Purim. So I looked into this question that I was thinking about yesterday, and I'll tell you an answer that I was thinking. So the pasuk prior that we did last week, the pasuk prior to this says that we killed 75,000 in the other countries, in 127 countries, on the 13th of Adar. But at the beginning of the Perek, it tells us that they were so afraid of us that no one came forward. Pasuk says in Perek Tet, Pasuk Bet, no one came towards the Jews. Because their pachad, there was such a pachad. So what's going on over here? Either they were afraid of us, and then we killed 75,000. Didn't show that they were so afraid. So I didn't see an answer. I looked around, and I think I came up with an answer. And actually, I think that maybe this is what the Gaon of Vilna explains. So the Targum Yonatan, the Targum says, which is the Targum Onkelos, Targum says the 75,000, he adds in Amalekim. They were from Amalek, specifically. The Pasuk doesn't say that. 75,000 Amalekim. So we could say from over here that they might, so maybe we said that Nafal Pachad Alehem, that they were scared. But Amalek is never scared of Bnei Israel. So maybe they came toward us, and that's the 75,000 that we killed. Or we could say another explanation, and this I think the Gaon of Vilna says, is that the Pasuk says, V'noch v'harog b'sonehem chamisha v'shivim elef, that we kill the sonim. And we explain the difference between an oyev and a soneh. An oyev is an enemy that wants to actually come and physically attack us. A soneh is someone that hates us, but he's not going to go to the point of trying to hit us. He hates us, but he's not going to come to the point of hitting us. Here it says we killed 75,000 sonim, the people that hate us, not the people that came to attack us. So what's going on? What does it mean we killed sonim? We don't know who they are. It's in their hearts if they hate us. So says the Gaon of Vilna that Bnei Israel didn't see people come to attack them. They were all afraid. But they knew there were people that hated them. Who were those people? Amalekim. And therefore they confronted Amalekim, as we have a mitzvah to kill Amalekim, and they killed 75,000 of the Amalekim. So that's how I think we can reconcile the fact that there was this fear not to fight the Jews, on the other hand that we killed 75,000 of the Amalekim. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen v'Amen. Rabbi Chananya, Melak Hashem v'Ratzak Kadosh Baruch Hu lezakot, et Yisrael לפי חכיבה למטרות שנאמר על חפץ מן צדקו, יגדיל תורה וידיר.